Today's music news. The ever-controversial Tupac Shakur has just released another album.
What's good, everybody? Y'all know what it is. First things first. Let's straight up in the morning, 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. It's Tuesday morning. Y'all know what it is. Come on. Let's get up together. Let's go. First things first, I want to thank the Lord for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the dough to try to get more dough so I can have more and I can help more. If you know, you know. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Man, yeah. Thinking about these crazy ladies yesterday, you know. They was on one yesterday, you know what I'm saying? They was really, really on one yesterday. All they could talk about was having a divorce party and all this crazy stuff yesterday. And I'm like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? What's really, really, really going on? So I'm laughing about the shit to myself, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm like, fellas, we got to get together and do something too. You know, women having divorce parties, you know what I'm saying? We got to do something. We got to have like a divorce strip club meetup or something like that. That's all I'm saying. We got to do something too to feel good too, fellas. That's what we got to do. We got to do something to feel good too. They out here doing it like that on us. We got to do something, fellas. I'm just saying. I just thought I wanted to bring that to the forefront, fellas, to get y'all up and get y'all ready. We're going to put something together too. And that's what it's going to be. They got a divorce parties. We're going to have a meetup at the strip club, you know, divorce get together. That's all I'm saying. Good morning, Lotus. You part of the divorce party clique too. Yes. That's all I'm saying. We tired. We tired too, damn it. But anyway, how y'all doing this morning? You know, every time I turn around, one of these raggedy motherfuckers trying to bring a nigga down. Every time I turn around, one of these raggedy motherfuckers mad because I ain't with them no more. Every time I turn around, one of these raggedy motherfuckers want to get mad because I'm still doing okay. Niggas mad I ain't fell off. Well, goddamn, man. When you niggas gonna start being mad at your motherfucking selves? You know what I'm saying? Be mad at my people on here who doing okay. Because niggas got haters for no motherfucking reason. A lot of you niggas walking around with more haters than you actually know. I'm just telling you. It's people in your circle, people you lay down with, people you work with, people in your family. They all over the motherfucking place. I just wanted to make sure I put that out there this morning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Let the motherfuckers know. Fuck them. Fuck them. Let the fuck out. What's going on, Gil? What's better in the morning? One Gil? No, what's better is two. Good morning. I'm just saying. Just thought I wanted to get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers out here got haters for no motherfucking reason. Natural born, bitch made ass, sucker dick ass haters. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them get to you. Laugh at them. Talk shit in their motherfucking face. Good morning. We got a new person on here, Val Robbins, whoever that may be. Good morning, Miss Robbins. I don't know who you are, but we're going to make sure we say good morning to you. But let me also make sure I say this since we can't see your face, Val. If you are a hater, disrespectful, you on here trying to find out something about somebody else's situation, if you coming on here trying to lurk for somebody else, no disrespect, Val, but you can suck a dick too. I'm not telling you to suck a dick, but if those are your purpose, take it to the court. Because this is what we doing this morning. We tired of niggas coming behind your back. We tired of niggas searching for other motherfuckers. We are tired of niggas sending subliminals. We are just tired of niggas. You know, sometimes this shit has got to be said. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people scared to say it because of what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. What they gonna do? They gonna fire me this morning? Don't be laughing at me, Gil. You know how we get down on this motherfucker. You know how we do. Don't be laughing at me, Gil. You know what the fuck we do on here. Good morning, Asia. How you doing? Where you at, Asia? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's good, everybody? But yeah, but for real though, this is what we was talking about, you know, ending it up yesterday. Let's get into it. You know, cause this is the short week right here. So we getting straight into it. Yesterday I said, this we gonna talk about today. Why do so many 40-year-old women, 50-year-old niggas leave they men leave their marriages. Since y'all was talking about divorce parties yesterday, why do so many women leave their marriages and y'all think it's just gonna be easy to pick up another nigga to marry? It's easy to pick up another nigga dick. You can get some dick anywhere. You can get some dick anywhere. Hey, back to you too, Asian. Blessed and highly favored all day. You already know. But listen, and Val, don't take that personal. You know what I'm saying? But if you're here for that, that's why Gil laughing, because she know we go in. It's Mr. Straight Up Show in the morning, 6:30 a.m. Y'all get it. But I really want to know, ladies, why do y'all think that being a single, independent lady at 40, coming out of a relationship or coming out of a divorce, that y'all think that another man is just gonna pick y'all up? So let me get into some of the specifics. You know what I'm saying? Some of the specifics are, good morning, Miss Mamby. Some of the specifics are, first, y'all older. No disrespect, and I'm just saying, because it's some fine motherfuckers. But first, y'all older. And all these young, Brussels sprouts is, sprouting up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For a man who is in his 40s or 50s to choose from. Why would he choose a woman that's got kids 13, 14, or grandkids that you letting just live at your house and stuff like that? Why would he choose that? Good morning, Lola. How you doing, Miss Davis? You all right this morning? My question this morning, and Miss Davis, you are new to the page also. Let me make sure I say good morning to you, because I don't remember ever seeing your name before. And you can take this personal, but don't take this personal. But if you are somebody that's on here coming to look for somebody and look for what I'm about to say to go back and tell somebody, or you on here just being a spy, or you on here just because you a natural hater, Lola, like I told the other people, please kiss all our ass on the page, suck a dick or something. It ain't nothing personal, because if it ain't you, it don't apply. But if it do, I just wanted you to take that with you, because the hating and the bullshit and all the extra shit is coming from all angles. We don't know who it is, so when somebody new come on, that's just the motto, so it ain't nothing personal. Just want to make sure I say that, Lola. Glad you're here. Y'all make sure y'all speak to Lola this morning. That's what I'm talking about, Lola. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So Lola says, shit, I'm not trying to pick up nothing. Now, if it happens to appear, I like the person, and then I'm with it. But see, here go the point. So, women are here through conversation and through the way the world is set up, supposedly to want to marry, get the big picket fence, live with, one person, and have a great time ending life. So, what makes you think at your age that somebody is going to give you that opportunity again after you have been divorced, if you do have little kids, if you do have a mediocre job, if you don't look like, something that turns everybody's heads? I'm just asking, why do you think there is going to be a man that wants to remarry you at that age? And men at 40 and 50 years old really don't come with that much baggage. Some men do, don't get me wrong, but a man who has his stuff put together don't come with that much baggage. Why do you think it's going to be easy to find another man to marry after you have divorced your husband and having these divorce parties and stuff? Why do you think it's going to be easy? Good morning, Davis. What's going on? Nick. What's going on, Odessa? Good morning. Glad to have y'all back, as always. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say good morning, everybody. But this is the question I'm imposing. So listen to me, because I don't want to sound like I'm bashing, but let me see. So Asia said, already did my 15-year bid. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's all good. But see, that's the thing. Asia, you saying if it happened, it happened. You don't think your goal as a woman is to be married to somebody who loves you and only you? And if you do you think at your age it is possible? Because, and I'm not just saying it because of the way your body may have transformed. I'm not just saying it because of your looks. I'm not just saying it because you may have little kids. You know, a lot of people take on their grandkids. Now, I'm saying that to say because when you are in your 40s or 50s and you divorced or you're by yourself, you have become independent, take care of your own bills and things like that. And when this happens, it changes your mindset to, I don't need a nigga. And less women become more submissive to a man to run their household. Because when a man comes in, a man is going to want to say, this is mine. This is where, you know, I piss on the house at. This is where I lay my mark at. Even if it's your house, he steps in and becomes that man. So what makes you think you're even able to give up that concept when you get to a certain age to make it easier to have a husband? Because in the long essence, it's going to make it harder to have a husband because you have the mindset of, I don't need you, nigga. And it's a big thing that's going on with women. As I get older, you know, I watch, I listen. And because of these things, what makes you just think it's going to be easy to find another husband? Is it because you're cute? Is it because you got some pussy? Is it because you got your own house, look good, and got pussy? I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. Y'all help me. Good morning, Wendy Barber. How you doing this morning? Good to have you back. So Lotus says, I need a break after 2 marriages. Okay, so Lotus, you were blessed enough to be in 2 marriages. Whatever it was, you know, that broke y'all up or took y'all away from each other. Why do you think somebody else is going to want to marry you? What are your qualities to make somebody else want to marry you? You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Tawana. How you doing? So let's see what you got to say, Sarah. Who in the hell wants to remarry? I'm in my 50s. I've experienced love and marriage. I got my own everything. I'm not submitting. I'm stuck in my ways, so I'll be rolling the rest of my life solo. And thank you, Sarah. No one is half the battle. No one is half the battle. Because that's what I'm saying. If a man comes along who loves you enough to marry you, Sarah, and you see all the great qualities that you've seen in your marriage, you know what I'm saying, and the person that you was loved with, which is both, you know what I'm saying, why wouldn't he be able to take you off the market? You just said it because you stuck in your ways. It's a lot to make a man have to go through to break barriers. So is he right to get some pussy a couple of times and found out you want to be solo and then just up and leave you? Is he wrong for that? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm asking, ladies, because I want to know this. Because that divorce party shit yesterday was like really on my mind. Like, wow, this how they feel? So Wendy says, who said we want to get remarried? Again, listen. And that's what Sarah said. So Wendy, I'm asking you, Miss Barber, you wouldn't wait and want to wake up to your own man again? You wouldn't want to wake up to some good dick that you want to make breakfast for in the morning? You wouldn't want to wake up to a man that looks to you like a god and treats you like heaven? You wouldn't want to wake up to somebody who taking you and doing everything you want to do? Or you don't want to wake up to somebody who just loves to sit in the house and watch TV and hold your hand and take long walks? Or are you saying that, and I'm saying this to y'all, or are you saying that being on your own is more important, independence is more important at your age, and fuck all that? We can still do that, but fuck the niggas in general. I want to be able to say fuck this nigga and put him out. I'm trying to figure it out. What up, Dope Pace? For those that just chimed in, y'all know what it is. Mr. Straight Up in the Morning, 6:30 a.m., Monday through Friday. What we talking about yesterday, it's kind of a carry on from yesterday when the women were talking about having a divorce party. Fellas, I threw it in the air. When y'all get divorced, we're going to have a meet up at the strip club party. There it is. Let's go. Titties and ass. Let's go. But anyway, what I'm talking about this morning is I am asking the ladies, because when you in your 40s and 50s and you get a divorce, why do you think it's so easy to get another man to want to marry you? And there are younger women out here that is going to be more submissive, have better looks, better bodies, still got good jobs, you know what I'm saying? Some even have no kids or one, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't a man choose that over choosing the shit that he has to deal with an independent woman. So, when he says peace is more important, why can't you have peace with a man? I'm confused. So, Sophia says, well, after this divorce and being hurt and abused for so many years, I am definitely not looking to be married again. I have had a long ride on that rodeo, and I am not looking for opportunity for a man to remarry me again. I have never lived in my own or even loving on me. I mean, every woman wants to be loved and be with a man who loves you completely. But is there really anything that is real love? People's perspective of love is different. I have come to realize that. I have a lot to offer to a man, always will, but I am enjoying me right now. All right. Lotus says, obviously my marriage material and that person whom God blessed me with know what I bring to the table. Okay. Gil said, see, this is a real Gil answer. Let me say it like that. We can do all that shit, but we gonna fuck home. But we going to fuck home. Good morning, Tacola. but yo, ain't none of y'all asking my question though. Why do y'all think that y'all still marriage material? What if I was somebody to say, well, shit, you've been married 1, 2, 3 times. Obviously, you the motherfucking problem if you can't stay married. What if I said, well, damn, I want to marry you, but you always got your motherfucking grandkids over here. Shit, I can't even fuck when I want to. What if I said, well, damn, I'm making all this money and you ain't even hardly making no money? What if I said, damn, I know I'm fat, but shit, you fatter. I mean, it's a lot of things a man can come up and say, but why do you think if all of these are you that I just said, or some of these, why do you think it's going to be easy to remarry or just find you another nigga? Is it because you have a pussy? I'm just asking because some women believe that I'm the finest thing on earth and shit. A nigga gonna want this. But don't you think your body count stuff is gonna go up? I'm just asking these questions because I want y'all to give me an answer. Because for those that don't know, women divorce their husbands. Women divorce black men more than any other culture in the world. Way above. Men try to hold on to their marriage. Whether they cheated, whether the other one cheated, whether it's the finances, whether, you know, we ain't agreeing, whether we sleep in separate beds. Men try to hold on to their marriages more than black women try to hold on to the marriage. And then a lot of times it be that girl, fuck that nigga. He done did this, he done did that. But she over here with a nigga, she happy. Or ain't got a nigga at the time. And then as soon as you get a divorce, girl, shit, I just got me some new dick. Now they out there. I'm just saying. What's good, Jason Clay? How you doing this morning, fam? So Sophia said most of these younger women, Hampton, does not care to be submissive. Because they ain't met a nigga that can make them submissive. Or put them in a position to be submissive. They running wild because these young niggas running wild with them. An older nigga, they automatically know it's some calmness already to the situation. They just trying to see what kind of calmness he bringing and what they will accept. That's my opinion on that one, Sophie. So Randall says, women our age are set in their ways, and they get divorced for the money and try to ruin or destroy the man. Women make decisions off emotions, and men make rational decisions. Randall, RP, I'm gonna say that with you. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Because y'all done heard me say this all the time. Women are built for pain. Men are built for situations. In a situation, we built for that because we make rational decisions. That's what Randall was saying. Y'all go off emotions. And y'all hold on to that motherfucking emotion till you fuck around and do something that's not adding the fuck up. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Sarah says, oh, you get cussed and put out because I always have my grandkids. So, how can a man get close to you? And these are things I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they bad. Because y'all know I love my grandkids to death. And if I had to keep them, I would. But I know how to make sure I say, shit, you go where your mama at too. Because I'm trying to make sure I be happy in life. I'm just saying. Jay said, I am well, and you. Me, I'm always upbeat and happy. But these motherfucking foul ass bitches is coming for me right now. And it's okay. You know, because the crazy thing about it is, I'm not even coming for them. Motherfuckers get mad when you tell the truth. Motherfuckers get mad when you leave, Jason. That's where I'm at right now. But business, on the edge of being the shit. Happy, still doing everything that I do. I love it. For real. Traveling, about to leave again. Couple dollars, shit, I'm still not working. I love it. Let me see. Lotus says, do some of y'all men think y'all marriage material? Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do that, Lotus, because this is the first thing that y'all women do. We talking about the women who was having divorce parties and stuff, and now you want to reverse it and think, do y'all men think y'all marriage material? Where that come from? Why is it always tit for tat? That ain't what we talking about today. I'm just saying. Randall says, some women keep their friends single. A lot of women keep their friends single. Good morning, LaWanda. A lot of them keep their friends single. I like that comment too, Randall. I like what you're doing there. Let me see. Sophia says, I know I'm definitely marriage material. I offer so much to a man, quantity and quality and everything, and submissive. Dedicated lawyer. I cater completely to my man. I am a hard worker and give openly. My man would never need. For me, my marriage was one that was abused. I never financially took care of, always took care of me, so being divorced is okay. But once again, as you get older and you age, and your body ages, and your face ages, why do you think it's still going to be very easy to grab a husband when a man in their 40s or 50s can grab someone in their late 20s, early 30s who are more willing to listen, who have better bodies and physiques? Shit, a lot of them got nice jobs now, you know what I'm saying? So why do you think that you are above their quality? That's my question. Good morning, Nita. How you doing this morning? Let me see. Randall says, then when they want a guy, we can't get close because they looking for somebody to upgrade their lifestyle. And that is one of the biggest things around here, Randall. You want to come in at 40 and 50 years old. You've been messing with bum niggas the whole time. Now you want a nigga because you run into somebody who's stabilized, established. You want to run him into the ground, or you want to make sure he want to buy this, and this for some same pussy that he can get from somebody else, and they willing to fuck more often. My man kicking a little game over here right now. Are y'all listening? Real talk. Randall says, okay, Lotus, here you go. Randall says, I'm marriage material. I just can't find somebody who wants to comply, don't want to not submit, being a slave, but just a woman. That's what's up. What's going on, Connor? What up, though? Good morning, man. Glad to have you back. So Tacola says, I do think I'm marriage material. Why do you think you marriage material, Tacola? Why? What makes you, at your age, because you've been divorced, you've been married and divorced. Good morning, Mamie. What makes you think that you are marriage material at your age compared to what a man 40 or 50 can get at his age now, and he's already established? What makes you think you're more valuable than them? Jason says, both men and women find any reason to tap out. One wrong thing and they ready to run away. No one puts effort in anymore. The same way y'all got together, the same way y'all supposed to maintain and keep rising. I agree with that. You're supposed to keep rising forward together. I agree with that, dog. I agree with that. So Lotus says, okay, not being fit for that question. Hold on. Okay, not being fit. No, I'm going to read it like you said it. Okay, not being tit for that Just a question. To answer your question, I do know I'm marriage material. Are you marriage material or are you divorce material, Lotus? Because you've been married twice and divorced twice. Is it all on the man? You know, we keep saying what we are, but are you really taking into consideration what you've done in the marriage too? Tacola says, I do think I'm marriage material. I have no problem being submissive because that comes naturally when loved properly. Good morning, Griff. But when I say but, why do you think you are more inept to grab somebody than somebody younger than you with better looks, more submissive, not as much mouth, you know, because black women come with mouth. I don't care who you are, black women come with mouth. Why would someone 40 or 50 want to choose you over somebody else who's in a mid-30s, early 40s, mid-30s, late 20s or something like that, who are going to comply more, watch the growth, help nurture, and things like that? Because women, for some reason, all think that young chicks is just out here running the street, just fucking hopping bed to bed, $40 hoes. They not all like that out here. Real talk. Scholar says, I don't think I'm more valuable in any form. If you don't think you're more valuable, why do you think a man should choose you over somebody who has exactly what you have, but is 10 years younger and look better? And is more submissive. Why do you think you're more valuable than that? What's going on, D? Good morning. Damon in the house. He says, Damon says, remove the coat hanger that's been hanging on the back of your seat for the last 2 weeks. Well, nigga, you see what's hanging over there, though, nigga. I keep something. I don't know if you can see it, nigga. Don't make me turn that boy around right there, boy. You don't even know what that is sitting there. I keep a coat hanger with some clothes lined up while you talking all that shit, D. Nah, get that coat hanger over there. Randall says, I lived in Atlanta and dated younger women. All I had to do was take her to 579 and a 2-piece from Churches and a 27-piece from the beauty shop. Not a 27-piece, nigga. You went back. That nigga said a 27-piece. He went back. So Sarah says, I let a man know from the gate I'm not interested in commitment. We can enjoy each other's company, go on dates, travel, all that, but the titles and definitely marriage is not what I want. You know what? Let me give you the first clap of the day. That's the best thing in the world right there, Sarah, what you said. So, Sarah, with that being said, that means you a fucking married man then, because you ain't looking for no titles and nothing like that, but the nigga make you feel good when y'all together. This nigga Randall stupid. He talking about that younger cooch got that snapback. Good morning, Linda. How you doing this morning? For those that just came on, you know, yesterday the ladies was talking about a divorce party for the ladies who getting divorces, have gotten divorced, you know, how they was gonna do this, and this. And you know, I was like, fuck that, fellas. When y'all get divorced, let's go hit the strip club. You know what I'm saying? We having a divorce meetup at the strip club, Pantheon, nigga, good lamb chops. So I laughed it off, but then I got to thinking, why do women, black women, majority, divorce their husbands in their 40s or 50s and then think it's going to be easy to find another husband to lay down and marry? You know, it's not that fucking easy. I don't care who you are, because life is life. And why would a man take somebody who can find something that look better, making just about the same amount of money? A lot of these young girls working at Ford now making $40 an hour, making more than the older chicks. Because the older chicks been stuck at their job, you know, at the cubicle, at, you know, the CNA. You get what I'm saying. For all these years, they might be at $27, or $26 still. And they happy because they know how to maintain. The young girl look good, nice body, making $40 an hour. Shit, kind of submissive, you know, because you older guys turning her on to a different life. What makes you think that giving up your husband is the right thing because you think it's going to be easy to find another man or another husband? Mamie says, emotionally maturity from her past. I've learned from my previous marriage and can reflect honestly on what went wrong without blaming everything on the other person. I can use the past experience to grow and become a better partner. I like that answer, Mamie. I like it because you did not let a nigga say it was all his fault. You didn't do that. You took some of it. I like that. Hold on. Me and you against the world. We untouchables. Screaming like you're dying every time I fuck you. You never had a father or a family, but I'll be there. Y'all, hold on. I know you gave me your heart plus. When I'm dirt broken, fucked up, you still love it. Come with me when it's time to roll. They be playing slow jams on the radio. I know you're happy, I can feel your passion. Looking out for you just like daddy. Come on, sunshine turns to rain. Baby, I can take away your pain if you trust me. Woo! Don't come on like that, just like daddy. Don't come on like that, right on point, boy. Randall Pace says, what's the point of dating without propose? Hey, that sound like to go right to you, Sarah Gill. That one for you, Gill. He said, what's the point of dating without a propose? I agree. Damon said, real talk, you do. Real talk. So Lotus says, I take accountability for myself as far as in my divorce. However, I get along better with them just being friends. Sometimes it works that way. For me right now, I'm dating myself and loving it. So that means the year's gonna pass by. Gil says, not at all. I'm a Christian. I would never date someone's husband. All right. Hold on one more time, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Come with me when it's time to roll. If playing slow jams on the radio, I know you're happy. I can feel your passion. Looking out for you just like daddy. Come on, sunshine turns to rain. Baby, I can take away your pain. If you trust me, hold your eyes and feel the magic. When you need me, I do you just like daddy. I'm sorry, y'all. That came on right on cue. So, Luanda says, marriage material isn't how old you are, it's what you're bringing to the table. Our problem was him hanging out with his unmarried friends, then I divorced him. Now all of his are married now, and he's still texting me, asking me, can we have his family back after all these years? So if you're not married, why not take a chance? If he's grown, why not take a chance? Or are you happy with your current relationship, and do you think that's going to turn into marriage too? So Sophia says, being older doesn't change me. I am one of a kind. If a man sees me and he doesn't think I am not attractive enough physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually to be proposed to, it is okay too. Hampton, I don't need a man to choose me. If he doesn't want to be with me, it is something that will be okay with me too. I am not asking to be accepted by anyone, but if the right man comes along and chooses me, then it is both our choices. It's not about being accepted. I'm saying when you get a divorce at your age, why do you think that an established man in his 40s or 50s that's around your age will want to choose you over somebody who has the same exact thing as you, but maybe 10 years younger? Look better, treat them better, and is independent but submissive. A lot of women say they can be submissive but can't. That's what I'm respecting about Sarah right now. Sarah like, look, I done been through that shit. I'm going to have my grandkids. If you want to go out and travel the world, nigga, that's nothing. But we going to fuck you. You going to go home and I'm going to go home. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Griff talking about, come be my friend, catch a vibe. Tawana talking about that song too. Yes. You already know that was the shit. Lotus say I'm a whole vibe. What's going on, AA? Good morning. Ace Daniels in the building. Glad to have you back. What we're talking about this morning, for those that just came on, we are talking about black women. We're talking about divorce parties and stuff like that yesterday. So I wanted to say that black women divorce their men and their husbands in the race more than any other race. And what makes you think at 40, 50 years old that starting over and trying to find somebody else, or somebody else finding you and he has better choices, perceivedly, why do you think it's going to be that easy for you? Is it because you just think you got your own and you got some pussy? Because like I said, attitude and submissive, and it's a lot of variables that carry into that. Takola says, at this point, he has his choice. I can either be his. If it's somebody trying to call me, you know y'all wrong, right? I'm sorry, Takola. It says, at this point, he has his choice. I can either be his choice or not. I do know that life after marriage is difficult the second time around. I'm okay with that answer. As long as you know that life after the second time around is much more difficult. Because that's what it really, really is. It's okay, so ladies, listen. Let me read these comments before I say what I'm going to say. Griffin said, Lotus Wells, I'll be the judge of that. You silly. Mamie says, men usually want women to be submissive. If you're looking for a traditional dynamic, it's worth remembering that true submission thrives best when it's voluntary, not demanded. And when the man leads with strength, love, and integrity. I'll take that, Mamie. I will take that. I like what you did there. I'll take that. Brandon said, I got divorced because she left me when I was down sick. She felt like she was the boss and thought I was a weak-ass man and tried to take my manhood, which I would never allow. Nigga, I'm poor. You did right. No man gonna be in no house, and no man should be in the house where he don't feel like he the leader of that house. Real talk. Sophia says, I know as a person, I have been and always a submissive woman. To my husband, I have been that force behind him. I have been the backbone for him through financial, emotional, and everything he needed. I fight for everything he needed or wanted. My husband fucked up, and today he wants to have his family too. But it is a no for me. I have gained too much. So I understand coming out of abusive relationships and stuff. But why do you think it's going to be easy just to pick up another nigga who wants to marry you? LaWanda said, I'm overjoyed with my current man, and I'm going to say our part is stirring. All right, okay. Well, get them new ingredients then. Get them ingredients going then. Let that pot stir. Randall says, I'm passport, bro. Now, hey, I hear you, dog. I done been across them waters a few times, and it's okay over there. Martin says, Pace, this is why you shouldn't deal with women in that age bracket because, period, unless she's paying a high percentage and still attractive, they only want a good man when they start losing their looks. Okay, ladies. And what's going on, Sean? What's good, fam? We got S&M in the motherfucking building, Sean motherfucking Martin. And Mr. Martin say, the fuck you gonna do that for? Why deal with it when you can get a younger woman? See, and this is what I'm saying, ladies. What y'all got to say to his comment? Because this is what I'm talking about. He just blatantly said, like, why you going through that shit when you can just grab something up younger and be happier? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look better and feel better. Pace said, that pussy even got the snapback still. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker still going into the bathroom, sitting in hot water, and that motherfucking water tightening it back up. It ain't happening for everybody. I'm just saying, let's go. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Is that Guru? If it is, what's good, fam? What's good, Bambi? Sophia said, I personally have my self-awareness and emotion mature I have established more independence and confidence. I have more than I had before offered in companionship and shared values. But, Mamby, if I remember closely, you technically not divorced yet, you're still married. I'm just saying, let me throw that in there. Mammy says, Pace, I would never do that. I've been there every step of the way when my ex was down. She didn't take it serious. But see, that's what y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all women, and I'm not saying nobody on here this morning. Good morning, Miss Camper. But listen, did y'all hear what he said when he was down? That's when she wanted to bust the fuck up. Y'all got to understand. Men experience that. We fight so hard and do so many things just to keep y'all. But when we hit that one time in our life, because all men got it. It happened 2 or 3 times. But it's certain times in a relationship where everything ain't all hunky-dory. Sometimes it hits hard. Ain't no telling what happened. It could be a family loss, a close loss. It can be you lost your job. It can be somebody robbed you. It could be anything. It could be you going through illness. And then all of a sudden, oh, I ain't the man I used to be. I ain't did nothing wrong to you. But this shit ain't right. I ain't been happy for a minute. Y'all act like a man can't go through shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all bust the fuck up. I'm with you, Pace, because it gets done like that. You know, it's a lot that we deal with on that other side. Let's go. So Tacola says, I got proposed to recently and declined because he wanted me to cut off old sex partners that I'm friends with. So let me ask you something, Tacola. And that might be something for another show. And I might bring it up on another show. That might be one of our morning topics. Why can't you cut old niggas off that you was fucking? If it's not your kids' fathers, and you not making no money with them in your business, or they not doing shit that help you and your man financially, your taxes, anything, why can't you cut your old dicks off? So, him wanting to step up and be a man to give you a chance to live a good life, it sounds like, or a better life, or a life that y'all can build together, you rather stay communicated with your own dicks. That ain't right. That's just my personal thought. You chose your old dick over a dick that wanted to commit to you for life. Obviously, them old dicks ain't committed to you, or you would have been with them and never met this dick that's in your face. That part. Lotus says, we can meet up at the bar or by the water. Okay. And I'm trying to see where you're going with that. Griffin says, I don't want a submissive woman. I want an equal partner. I want a person where we go yin, yang, yang with each other, and she'll have to be the perfect spades partner. Okay, Griff, I don't know if you understand what submissive is. Because submissive woman is equal to you. She does all that, but she knows her role. Your role is a given because you're a leader. She knows her role following her leader. I'm gonna let that go right there. Fill in the blanks. Pace says, y'all talking about submissive and divorce. How did Grandma and Papa last 40, 50 years? Even through Papa had hoes, he still took care of family. Woo! Woo! Boy, hold on for 1 second, nigga. You know what? Bone ain't on here right now. Damn it. Let me crack this. You get the first sip of the motherfucking day. Let me take a sip. Woo! That boy said, what happened? Granddaddy had hoes, but he took care of the house. The marriage lasted. He didn't say Grandma didn't go out, step out to get her no dick or nothing. He didn't say that Grandma didn't cheat too. He didn't say Grandma didn't have her little side niggas. He said what happened to working through that shit for 40 and 50 years. Bam! I salute that comment. Let me see. Lotus laughing. And talking about, I love that. All right, LaWanda, she's stirring the pot, so let's talk about it. Let's get it, LaWanda. Let's see what you got to say. As men are here to act more like a bitch than some women. What most men don't understand is you can't be submissive to a man that's not a leader. I agree so far. I do. We as women like to know where we are going in life. You can't be submissive to someone who doesn't even know where he's going and what's next. It's so two-sided. LaWanda, I'm going to sit this down. I'm going to clap for your answer. I promise you I'm going to clap for that answer. I promise you I'm going to clap for that answer. Hold on.
Look for me, lost in the world with 96 Bonnie and Clyde, me and my girlfriend, doing 85 when we ride, dropping this world. I said, born as a ghetto child, raised in this world with, come on, our childhood years, recalling tears.
Bonnie and Clyde. I agree with that. I like what you did there, LaWanda. That's why I had to clap for that. For real. Some men don't even know how to be leaders. Some men are bitch-ass niggas. And you ain't gonna follow no bitch-ass nigga. But here go my thing about that. When you find out, shit, you gotta let that go. And continue on to your next journey. And don't let that nigga stretch your life out for no reason. Griff said, niggas say anything. Good morning, Patricia. How you doing this morning? Good morning to you. Glad to have you back. So for those that just chimed in, this is what we're talking about this morning. We are talking about, women getting a divorce, you know what I'm saying, and they in the 40s and 50s. And why do you think it's so easy to find somebody else to get married to instead of staying with the person that you're with? Let's get it. Maybe since Hampton. It starts not putting my date out there because lurkers are there, but a man wants to be with a younger woman. Go. I am never or will ever stop him. You can't stop. Gil said that's why she declined. Why though? I'm still confused. Like why? Just me and my girlfriend. So Mamie says, hold on, Mamie. Mamie says, I respect and value commitment. Despite having gone through divorce, I still believe in the idea of partnership, and I am willing to invest emotionally again. I took my marriage seriously. I was disrespected in front of my boys after all I've done. I was there when his mom and the people he run for were not. I have a healthy relationship skills, good listener, communicator, emotionally supportive, doesn't hold grudges, use manipulation to get my way. Hold on. I am loyal and dependable, especially during tough times. Nigga, well, put your application out there, nigga. You running for the motherfucking mayor's office talking all that shit. Nigga, put your application out there then. But it's two sides to every story. A lot of these stories, it's two sides. But when y'all divorce, let me make sure that when y'all divorce, he is older and y'all is older. As a man gets older, his value goes up. As a woman gets older, her value goes down. A woman's value between 25 and maybe 32 to 35 is at its highest. After that, it begins to decline. So a man still has a better chance of being with someone that he wants on his arm and uplifts him. And the woman has to end up with a larger body count. I'm just saying. Randall says, Tacola is worth marrying. That's why women stay stuck in a situation, because he have friends that he don't want to let go because of comfort. You know what? Tacola, he asked you, is he worth marrying? I like that. I like the way you put her out there. Answer that one, Tacola. Griff says, younger is not better. The young girls nowadays want to party, fuck your mans, and they Wild City, yes. They might look better, but these young hoes ain't got no paper guidance in life. Give me the older woman who can teach my young ass something. But see, you a young nigga, and that's what's going to happen, Griff, or that has happened in the past. That's where the word cougar came from. Older women grabbing younger niggas like you because older men don't want them no more. So, you fall into that category. Sophia says, Hamden, I personally cut my ex and always stay committed with him. Let me see. No, you said Hamden, I personally cut ex-husband and always stay communicating with him. If this is the case, why divorce? For me, I know if I leave the door cracked, he will push it in completely. He can't push open no door that you don't have open. Them is facts. Sophia agreed with you, Griff. Hollis said, yeah, the biggest mistake I made in my marriage was not dropping old dick. Them niggas just want to fuck, let it go. That's all I'm saying too. You gotta let the shit go. You got to. Alright, quick intermission, y'all. Gil says, 7/19, July 19th, we talking about doing the tiki boat. 9:25, at 9:25 now, 9:25 at night, we need to pay SAP. Gil, how much was it? Is it $37.50 a piece? I don't want to get it wrong and they can be like, you said $37.50. But we tried to get the tiki boat for $7.19. You know, it holds 16 people a piece and it's 2 boats left. It's 2 boats left for that night. So we can do it on 1 big or we can do it on 2 big. Sarah, how much is it, Sarah? Let everybody know. I don't want to get the price wrong. But if we are to get it, we need to put a deposit down. They're going to put it down so we can get it in that night. Let's go. Randall said, facts, LaWanda. Gil said, Grandma knew that was some bullshit. That's why every generation after her has become strong, stronger, and independent. That's why the world is fucked up too, because women run as soon as some shit happens. I ain't give you that one, Sarah. For real, I ain't give you that one. As soon as y'all see one thing go wrong, y'all run. And y'all run because you got that motherfucker who in your ear. Ain't got nobody to run to, but they fucking up everybody's relationship. Mamie says, Pace, what happened is so many aren't taking care of their family. When we divorced, my ex acted as if he didn't have a responsibility. I didn't run to child support. I gave him a chance to get himself together because he had to live as well. After 1 year of him doing absolutely nothing, I filed for child support. So the key word here is, for me, is he chose not to take care of his son. So do you think it's going to be easy for you to find somebody else, Mamie? I'm asking. Gil liked your stuff. LaWanda liked your stuff, Gil, what you brought up. Sophia said, I'm looking for my leader, a man that will lead with a stern hand, but he knows how to keep his home and family. I love my man to be strong voice and wear their armor for the family. I love a man who takes charge and let me step into his footsteps, which leads us on the path we set forth. I'm with you, as you should. But why do you think your worth is still that high compared to what a man your age is looking at and what you have to offer him when he initially meets you? Men are visual first. It's always been like that since the beginning of time. Let me see. And that's why I cut everything the fuck off. Alright. Yes, he worth marrying, is what Tacola said. If he worth marrying, why don't you give up that dick on the side? Your old dick. You're not making sense, Tacola. So you sacrifice somebody who is worth marrying to talk to your old dick? That sounds like you want to stay around and fuck your old dick. Just keeping it 100. Gil says, it's not the fact older men don't want women my age. You've known me for 30 years. I've always dated young men. Listen, and you better watch out because Griff on the alert. He looking for some of that good old pussy too. Oh, Sarah also said that $37.50 is the price. All right. And Sophia said she in. I'm in too. I'll send my money today. Let me see. Mamie Robinson said, Gil, put your cash app up. I'm down. That's 3. Everybody want to know where to send the money. We can go and get this in. Good morning, Yolanda. How you doing this morning? Holly says, Griffin, I'm a young woman. That's not true. And that's what I was trying to tell you. Is some young women who got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Gil said, can I take it to you? Well, she meant to say text. LaWanda says, nah, grandma knew that shit was toxic. That's why all of our aunts and uncles look different. No, that's from your down south people fucking each other, LaWanda. Them motherfuckers weird. She about to cuss me the fuck out. She about to cuss me out. Mamie said, I have someone. He knows I'm dating with a purpose. He knows and always tells me we are meant to be. So yes. But do you feel like it's meant to be, Mamie? Or are you stuck on that old shit? And how old is he too, Mamie? We ain't got to know no names and shit. How old is he? It's going to make a big difference in this conversation. And you are correct. The man is going to see what he wants, whether he's young or old, Mamie. I agree. Good morning, Glorious. How you doing this morning? And whatever you going through, Glorious, I send healing hands, and I send that hug. Left hand on right shoulder, right hand on left, sending that hug. Like you need one lately. Just keeping up with you. Paige says, most men don't want to deal with women with kids still in the house compared to a 28-year-old with no kids, a freak, and coachable. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. You got people in their 40s and 50s, they kids grown now. Now they got all the grandkids in the house. When are y'all going to have time together? You are giving him reasons to believe that you old. You don't want to do nothing. You stuck in your ways. He is not going to have as much time as he wants in his marriage or in his courting days. See, that's that old shit. I said courting. I didn't say date. I said courting. Real shit. What's going on, Mike Stone? What's good, fam? So for those who just chimed in, this is what we're talking about. We are talking about women talking about they getting divorce parties and all this stuff yesterday. So it led me to think that why do women in their 40s and 50s think once you get a divorce, it's going to be easy to find another man who wants to be your husband? You know, why do you think it's that easy? Because when a man gets to a certain point and he gets enough money and he's established in his 40s and 50s, why do he want to deal with somebody 40 or 50 who got a lot of mouth, who ain't about to fuck and suck on a regular basis, who got grandkids running around the house and don't want to send them home to their mama, who's stuck in their ways where he can get somebody younger that looks better, has just about the same thing. Like I said, a lot of these young girls working at Ford now making $40 an hour, making more than my black ass and y'all. You know what I mean? Why would he take that over somebody old stuck in their ways or older stuck in their ways? I don't want no problems. Bam says, Griffin, you got to find someone who wants what you want in life, old and young. I agree. Tacola says, I just feel like he may be a bit controlling, and I feel I dim myself to be with him. He complains about Monster McGrew mostly. If you talking to a nigga, cause I know Monster, you know, he DJ for me all the time. That's my dog. LG is my dog. Love that nigga. He a DJ for me in a heartbeat too. But my thing is, you wouldn't stop talking to him to marry the man that you want. I would think you fucking the nigga or doing something with the nigga where you can't give up a nigga that I'm insecure of because you are showing me insecurities with this nigga. If you ain't making no money with this nigga and he your ex or a nigga you used to fuck, what's wrong with you? I'm just keeping that shit 100. You're welcome, me glory. Sophia says, so I will be at the market soon. I will have my lines open. Shut the hell up. So Sarah just put her cash app up. $SARAHGILL 336. All right, that is it. LaWanda says, Sergey, I thought July 19th was Black Bill Day. Sophia says, just to say I have no grandkids in my house and my son 16 does his own thing. Never in my way. But why wouldn't a 40 or 50-year-old man take somebody who look just as good as you and don't have to deal with those situations? What makes you marryable? Because remember, men are visual first. What makes a man look at you and say, okay, I can fuck around and marry her? Now I'm going to find out everything else. When a guy can just be out and be like, shit, see these young, thick, no BBL having, nothing done to their body, all natural, young, thick-looking girls, 28 to 37, 28 to 35. I'm just saying. Mamie said he's not a young dude that hustles. I know where you're going. He is 56, grown kids, and likes to grind. Sound like that nigga sell dope. Sophia says, Gil, I don't have Cash App. Do Zelle. All right. Good morning, Sharon. Mamie says, Mamie Robinson, you go, girl. See, we still have it. That's right. Encourage yourselves, and you're going to be by your goddamn self. LaWanda says, Mammy, not lines open. Yeah, this motherfucker on register number 3. So Griff says, look, I'm very impatient now. If we're into each other, I pay attention to your likes and dislikes, and she should do the same. But it'll be one-sided for me last few years, and it's getting old. That's why some men just want to fuck, chill, and get the fuck on. And there's no genuineness in the dating pool anymore. There's no genuineness, Griff, because a lot of these women, younger too and older, but they want a nigga with some few dollars. If you don't come in with a few dollars, driving a decent car, halfway look decent, they like, fuck you. I can do better automatically. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the problem with the younger women and the older women. But the difference is the older man, he ain't even got to look no kind of way. His weight ain't even really got to be no issue. None of that. You know what I'm saying? If he got his own and established, I wouldn't be like, well, shit. That nigga settled around until he got da-da-da-da. He might not look like shit or the nigga overweight, but he got everything else. I take my chance with him. A man ain't gonna do that. A man ain't gonna say that. Not no established man. A man is not gonna do that. Mamie said, post the price under this comment, please. The price is $37.50 for the tiki boat. $37.50 for the tiki boat. Good morning, Shireen. Glad to have you. LaWanda says, I'm in, but it was never clarified if we can invite other people. You got to ask that. I'm okay with it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask Gil. She brought it up. Maybe she said, Hampton. I am all vision, nigga. I have everything I knew to have a man wants. Hold on. West Side. All you niggas die.
Minutes and methods make me a lethal weapon, making niggas die, witnessing breathless imperfections. Can you picture my specific plan? To be the man in this wicked land, underhanded, it's a plan.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Outlaws, motherfuckers die by the random shot.
We all die.
Some revenge we smoke. I was all about my ends, fuck friends and folk. Me, a born leader, never lead a pop without my heater. Got me a dog and named him my bitch nigga heater. What could they do to me, a little brat? Shit, them niggas that shot me and still tell me get they ass. How can I show you how I feel inside?
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta hold on.
Kill my pride. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but let's have them go. Cause they fear me in the physical form. Let it be known to fuck.
La 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 la. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I get sometimes. And I know we ain't got that much time left, but let's get it. All right, so where we at? Bam said, I'm very surprised. This is how you feel, Gilbert Hampton. So you telling me, and this is directed at you, Hollis. Why wouldn't I want someone who's younger, who looks better, who isn't stuck in their ways, has a decent job, and lives by themselves, instead of somebody who's gonna be trying to run the household, tell me what to do, acting like my mama? Because that's another thing. Y'all women get with men and want to act like their mom. Can't you pick this up? Nigga, you moved in with me. Shit, I was leaving it there before you got here. And damn it, you my woman, you my wife, whatever the fuck you are. Pick that up. Damn, you want to talk shit? Why you making up arguments and you stepping over the shit? You part of the problem too. This is what I'm saying, Amber. If I'm gonna make a choice, why am I gonna pick something that's visually not what I want? Not what I want. And we getting older. I can fuck something ugly, and y'all know that. I can fuck something fat. I can fuck something tall. But if it's somebody I'm talking about spending my life with, why pick somebody who's stuck in their ways and who's gonna be always yeah, when I can be with somebody else and help mold them to where I want them to be as we both grow older? I'm just saying. And that bikini look better. Let's go. So Sarah said her Zelle is 313-500-9307. Once again, 313-500-9307 is her Zelle. Paige says, had a woman my age, we dated, and a relationship conversation came up, and she told me that we could get together, but she wouldn't, let her friend go. I backed off for about 3 months. She got in touch with me after her friend did her best, and now she's wondering why I don't want to be on her like I was. And that's all I'm saying, Paige. I don't understand why you can't give up your old dick for a nigga that you know that's marriage material. Tacola, I don't understand you right there. Keeping it 100. Good morning, Lisa Brooks. How you doing this morning? Paige says, women want to be taken care of without the work. I agree. Sophia, she is agreeing with Hollis. You said Earl Flynn off this? I got you. Here you go. Here you go. La, 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 la. You already know, maybe it is what it is. Let's get it. Jason said, what we talking about, the Tiki Boat? Yes, the Tiki Boat. 719, 925 at night, 3750. This is what we talking about. This is what we talking about. Yes, we talking about getting it in. You said that pot got you on the crib walk? You silly, nigga. You silly. All right, we got about 10 minutes, everybody. Y'all know what it is. Sorry. Mammy says, Randall Page, true, but I am definitely not one of those. I support my mans and love to work on my own and have ours too at the same time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good morning, Kanita. How you doing? Kanita, you keep talking about you gonna come out. It's your chance to come out to the Tiki Boat on 719, 3750. 2 boats on the water. Let's get it. LaWanda said, Sergey, are other folks invited or just limited for us? All right, so Tacola says, there's nothing wrong with me. He's my friend, my DJ, my mechanic, and he fixed my computers and technology. And that's why I don't give up our friendship. We're not even on a sexual level anymore. I've known him 13 years versus the man that proposed to me I've known 1 year. So, you telling me you got a man that proposed to you. I understand you say he do all this. So you saying he fixing your computer, which means y'all meeting up, or you coming to his house for the computer, or he coming over your house when your nigga ain't there. He coming over to do your brakes and pump your brakes. Pull up. I need you to come over here to my house. I do your brakes at my house. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave that there. Jones says, I know that's right. There's nothing like good music. That touches the soul. Facts. Nicola says she want to come to the Tiki Boat. There it is. Sophia talking about, damn, Hampton, let me know how you feeling. Look, don't act like y'all don't be looking at them gray jogging pants, walking pants swinging in your face. The fuck out of here. Stop it. Damon want to know, can you smoke on the Tiki Boat? Gil, that's what he want to know. I don't know. Lotus says, my preference is definitely upper 50 to 62 age. Listen, you still younger. You can get you one of them. You can get you one. But if you was 50 to 62, it's going to be hard. Sophia said, where's the meeting point? Clay says, men and women deserve the best effort, especially when you vow to be there. It's hard to find a great woman that wants to go the extra mile. It really is, Jason. And that's why I'm saying, when a woman is in her 40s and 50s, her independence is so motherfucking high that you be like, God damn, can you let me do something for you? Real talk. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. But then you want to go call up your ex-dick to Cola to do shit that your new man want to do. Woo! Bam says, give him Hampton. But do you think older women has more in common? Do I think an older woman has more in common with older men or with each other? Because if you ask me with each other, yes, they're older. A lot of them still got one of their kids still living in the house and they damn near 30. A lot of them that took on their grandkids run around the house. A lot of them have been independent for a while. Now it's fuck a nigga. I don't need a nigga. I've been doing this shit on my own. A lot of women are stuck in their ways after they get divorced, and a lot of them don't even know they got divorced because they were stuck in their ways and they didn't adapt to their man and their marriage as it grew. I can't say that happened for everybody, but I can tell you it happens on a regular basis. Kaneda said, I'm in Pittsburgh, my dear. Wish you was here, Kaneda. But you know what? You just made my day. You know what? Let me salute you, Kaneda, and clap. You don't even know why I'm clapping. I'm clapping, Kaneda, because you are watching me all the way down in Pittsburgh. You just made my motherfucking day. I salute you. You get a salute every time I see you. You down in Pittsburgh watching, that's love. That tells me a whole lot, too. It makes me feel good. Make me want to get up tomorrow and make sure I keep my show going. Yes. Jason said to Cola, sister, you being bad. He said in the capital letters. Jason Clay said he'll be out on the 19th. All right, so y'all got to remember, it's only 2 boats left for that day. So if y'all serious, we got to get her the money today to put a deposit down. She'll take y'all name and everything. Make sure if anything go wrong, y'all to get your money back. We ain't got to worry about none of that. If y'all going, we got to send the money today to hold at least one of the boats. One boat is 16 people. The other boat is 16 people. We can get them both or we can get one. So I need y'all to be on top of your game today. Paige says, a man will always come take care of somebody who used to fuck. Talk about leaving the door open. She ain't even listening, dog. You about to fuck up on a man who proposed to you in 1 year because he loved your ass for a nigga that you used to fuck, and now he taking care of your technology. Now he going up under your hood. Now he fixing your gas tank. Y'all heard what I said. I said what I said. Jason talking about Mamby. Oh, really? Facts. She talking about she made different. You talking that shit. We gonna see, damn it. We gonna get your ass together. Mamie knows what she wants. and doesn't want. A divorced woman often has a clear picture of what works for her and what doesn't. This can make communication easier, reduce trial and error in relationship, and it can. It can only be better if you understand you and your problem and what you did in the relationship to help fuck it up too. Jason says we need a lot of old school in relationships. Them is facts. She want to know why my shirt not ironed that. Because I just threw the motherfucker on. I'm about to take it off and switch to what I'm supposed to be in. Way to be on your shit though. That's the first time that's ever happened. I appreciate you. But you want to see the crease one? You want to see the one that's on the hanger? It's already sitting right there. That's the one I'm about to throw on. Let's get it together. Let's go. That's to you and Damon, damn it. What's going on, Mr. Rollins? Good morning. She says, I love loving my man and keeping him happy too. He will. He happy, I will be happy too. That's what I want to hear, Sophia. That's what's up. You won't be here? It's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll have some fun for you. Thank you again, Kanita. D said, I will meet you to give you the money. Let me know when you're free to meet. I'll let you know a little bit later, D. Tacola, listen, I'm telling you, that shit ain't worth it. Listen, she gonna do her right now. Sharon said, what about the mental, hold on, first comment on Sharon today. What about the mental status? What can you talk about with a young person? Because I was kicking it with a young guy and couldn't relate to him mentally. It's going to be harder for a woman to relate to a younger nigga. Good morning, Spence. Let me make sure I say that. Because y'all are already a little more advanced already, automatically. Now you get you a younger nigga, you more set in your ways. That's why you consider, and that's where the word cougar comes from again. Because y'all don't want the older looking nigga, you want that young, strong back. And this is why you can keep finding you a younger nigga, because you got a couple dollars to spend on him too. You got a chance to keep getting you some dick. Are you gonna run across some young dick that want to marry you though? The odds of that are probably no, because he gonna be just fucking you because you an easy fuck. You look good now, but you are older, and he got all these young bitches that's still trying to fuck him. This young pussy is coming at him, nigga, $40. That's what they say is the play. You always gonna have it hard. You caught in the rock and the hard place right now. Paige says, women have forgot that they are supposed to help mates instead of independent and angry. The world has changed, dog. Yep, the world has changed, dog. Real. They don't know nothing about that no more. Sophia says, still my man would never leave crushed the fuck up. So clearly you need that young chick. It ain't about the young chick. It's about as a man gets older. He's always been visual. As he gets older, he's more visual. Is he going to take somebody who got all this goddamn mouth and think they don't need him when he can go get something that's going to have less mouth and that may need him? That's what we're talking about. Hollis says she date older men, but she have nothing against younger men. As you shouldn't, Hollis. It's okay to test both sides of the fence. Sophia agrees with you, Paige. Good morning, Shamika. Oh, shit. LG that came on this motherfucker. LG. Hey, we got about 3 to 5 minutes, y'all. Listen. LG just came on this motherfucker, LG. Listen, you know you all right with me. But, LG, you are on topic right now, nigga. Tacola says she could have got married, nigga. And you are the motherfucking reason that she couldn't get married, because she wouldn't stop talking to you. And our problem with you is nothing. Our problem is with Tacola. Tacola has said she chose you, fix her computer, fix her cars, and shit like that, over the nigga that would marry her and whisk her away. And we like, she crazy than a motherfucker. So it sounds like y'all still fucking. It ain't Friday, nigga, but I would ask y'all, if you come on this motherfucker Friday, we gonna ask you what Tekola is you fucking. So don't come on this motherfucker Friday. I'm letting you know, goddammit. We gonna ask y'all. But it sounds like you still hitting that pussy and she don't want to give it up. I said what the fuck I said. This been straight up in full motherfucking effect. We got 3 minutes, goddammit. Young guys dying. Let me see. Young guys dying. If them just wants to fuck. I'm reading how you put it. I have had younger guys hitting on me and up to date. I still have them wanting a relationship, but that is not for me. Fact. Sarah Gill talking about, I speak young nigga. She wants some of that young dick. Some of that young black dick too. I know what you want, motherfucker. Shireen says, have a great day, family. I tuned in late today. I'm making some collard greens with cabbage. It's my birthday weekend. Happy birthday, Shireen. And listen, Shireen, we trying to fall through. At least I'm trying to fall through. Inbox the address of what you're doing. Let a nigga hit you up. Hey, Zella, good to have you back, baby. Jason says, so as much as women is the prize, as men, we understand that. However, the man is just as valuable and is the prize as well. And Jason, I'm ahead of you. I believe that the man is more of the prize than women. That's my opinion. We can take that till tomorrow. We can take it till another day because we about to get out of here shortly. Keep my Mr. Hampton vision. It is what it is. Let me try to get these few comments in. I got 2 minutes. Good morning, Ariella Graham. I know it's your first time on here. Glad to have you on here. But we about to get out of here, y'all. We got to go today. I got to go. Good morning, Debbie. Glad to have you back. Let me get 1 or 2 comments real quick. Any woman I get with just gotta feed me and suck me and can get anything she want. Listen, Pace said any woman I get with just gotta feed me, suck me, and get anything they want. And women don't even understand that men are simple as fuck. You stop doing your motherfucking job, that's how you end up divorcing men and out here 40 and 50 years old trying to find a new nigga. Y'all about to be mad. We got to go today. We are not fucking at all, Gil. It's not about you not fucking. It's about you looking like y'all fucking, Tekola. You look like you fucking LG. That's what the fuck it look like. It looks like you're fucking him to the man that want to marry you. Good morning, First Lady. Good morning, Dolores. Look. Y'all coming on here a little bit late, man. I got to get the fuck out of here, y'all. Real quick. I got to go. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to take this last one. Another interview for you today. We're sending prayers up for you. So, I got to go, y'all. I really got to go. Sharon says, I'm getting older. I have someone laid back and chilled out. I can't run behind nobody young. If God got me something for me, it will happen. All right, so look, everybody. I got to go. I really got to go. Got to change this shirt and get the fuck out of here. So listen, real quick. When you are older and you divorce your husband, black man, friend, your provider at the time, for whatever reasons it may be, as you get older, your body has declined. Your looks have declined. Weight have been put on. There are numerous things that transpire. So when there's an older man, his first instance is to look for something that is younger, because men are visual. It is his first instance to look for someone that needs him, because men are providers, and being providers means we want to provide for somebody that we feel is worthy. And if we feel you are worthy, we are going to provide to the fullest and to the best of our abilities. And with that being said, if you are independent, stuck in your ways and things like that, it's going to be hard to grab somebody that looks halfway decent or isn't stuck in their ways as a man. It's going to be hard to find a man that wants you to be nothing but a woman. It's going to be hard for you to find a man that's going to put up with a lot of things that you do not want to change, because you cannot be submissive. We are not asking you to be somebody that you cannot be, We are only asking you to be the woman that we want to be with. And with that being said, it's going to be hard. And for that reasons, make sure before you divorce, you are marriage material and can remarry within your mind, within your soul, and within whatever made you be a part of that divorce. Because a lot of women do not have accountability, as do men. With that being said, I'm out of here for the day. Y'all have a good day. I really got to go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. See y'all for Hump Day. Holla at y'all.